I want to do a real quick review of last night's MNBRT radio program. A really great show. The guest was Guy Edwards, the creator of BigfootLunchClub.com, and was he was a really great guest. He talked about his childhood sighting. He actually had a sighting when he was younger. He was actually playing hide and seek with may have been his brothers or sisters, or can't quite remember, with some kids, and he happened to spot from behind a Sasquatch. So he's actually had a sighting, and I think he said something about having other encounters, not exactly sightings, but encounters. Talked about the fact that he's worked with Derek Randalls and also Tom Powell in the field, also Cliff Barrickman, and Guy was with Cliff Barrickman when they went to examine the recent LB trackway, which turned out to be a hoax. And it's speculated, Guy mentioned his speculation that a former BFRO member was the one that hoaxed that trackway. He also talked about the London trackway, and he believes that it's more credible than the LB trackway was. He also talked about founding the Bigfoot Lunch Club website. He talked about the fact that what really got him started in his interest in Sasquatch was the book, the Time Life book, Mysterious Creatures, which I have a copy of that myself, and I mentioned that during the show. And he also talked about how the Pacific Northwest is so vast that you could practically hide a herd of elephants there. Those weren't his words, but he basically, that's basically, I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but basically I think he probably believes that as much as I do, that the Pacific Northwest is quite vast. And I mentioned about the fact that 73 aircraft have been lost since World War II up to 1994, and they've been lost in the Pacific Northwest between Northern California and Alaska, southern Alaska, and have never been recovered. So very, very interesting stuff, and he did a great job. It was a great show. We got several questions from audience members. I thought that that was really, it's always great to get audience participation. We got a very interesting question that was asking about the gestation period of a Sasquatch, how many children they can have at one time, or how many offspring they can have. And Guy said they probably can have one at a time. And the questioner also was asking about the possibility of, could they possibly have twins at some point. And Guy said that's possible. I think he said that, no, it wasn't him, it was Abe that mentioned that a researcher he works with in Iowa, that being Connie G, or Connie Gwinnett, has seen twin Sasquatch younglings, as it were. So very interesting stuff. There weren't any callers that I was aware of, but very good show. I really enjoyed it. Of course, it's always 5 stars. May not be able to see it. There you go, 5 stars. Not sure what we have planned for next week's pre-Thanksgiving show, but it will be interesting nonetheless, and it will start at the usual time, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific, www.blogtalkradio.com/MNBRT. And as always, yes, we do encourage you to please tune in and support great research.